The actual foundation of the robe is made out of a netted gold, metallic gold thread. And that netted fabric has deteriorated, and a lot of the gold has popped off, and there are a lot of holes and splits in that foundation netting. The other problem with it is the applique embroidery that goes on top of that netted ground cloth has fallen off and has broken, and there are bare spots, and there are areas where it's just kind of unraveled and gone boing. So those are the two major problems: multiple holes, particularly under the arms and shoulders, places where you would imagine stress. In this case, treatment involved the repair of the holes, tears, slits, areas of damage, using all hand stitching techniques and a special thread called Scala, made by Gutermann, which is a polyester monofilament. Why do we use that? Because it's strong. If I was to use hair silk, it would snap, particularly adjacent with these metallic threads, which can easily cut through other threads. The other part of this treatment is actually the preparation of a padded and customized insert that goes inside the robe, provides support for the shoulders, the arms, the body of the robe, gives it a little bit of contour in 3D, but it actually supports all that heavy weight, and it prevents the front and the back of the robe from sticking to each other, because all of those metal threads have a capacity to grab and snag each other and cause more damage. So in this case, the actual preparation and customization of this padded insert is part of the treatment. And that will serve for both for the exhibit and also for transport, and later for storage, long-term storage.
So there's a lot we don't know about the history, the handling of this object once it was collected. So it's believed that it was probably rolled or folded in storage, because the damage that we see in the mat are very broken warp fibers, which are causing the mat to unravel in various places. But the piece, because it's made from rattan in a very dry climate, as in this area at this time of year, becomes very, very weak. And so the warp fibers, which are the meatier fibers in this mat, once rolled and folded, tend to snap and break. The first challenge was actually laying it flat. There are various methods considered for laying it flat, but in all regards, it was to humidify it, to allow moisture to become part of the mat again. We did that by encasing it with some plastic and literally just putting some jars of distilled water around the perimeter of the mat to create a more humid environment adjacent to the object. But then the other aspects, once getting the mat flat, were to then lay it in place, keep it sort of stable in the areas where the folds were most prominent. So it kind of had its own bit of topography when it came into the lab. There was also a portion of the mat back here that was very sharply folded in two places, like an accordion pleat fold, and in both of those places the warp fibers are also very broken.